Welcome back once again, guys, and this is match point for 60 out of this best of 5 series. He has won the first 2 games, rather the second game and the third game, whereas Blue Ice has won the first game. Now it's 2-1 in favor of 60, and today this is the fourth game, the fourth formal game of course, on New Gettysburg LE, a map where it is pretty easy to hold it all in with a decent natural war-off opportunity. So now, introducing first on the left, we have Auckland StarCraft 60. On the right, we have Purple Zerg, Blue Ice. Now in both games, both players, I think in the first and the second game, both players went for a 15 hatch, but in the last game, Blue Eyes went for a gas into pool, then into a gold base hatchery on Apotheosis, which then of course turned into an all-in, and it was held pretty good by 60 with a huge counterattack coming out from 60. In this game we'll see if both players decide to go for that ordinary 15 hatch opening on this map. They probably are. Now let's talk about this map. Some players could go for a 3 hatch blind open, gasless, which is viable on this map because it is easy to defend across the 3 bases. If you block off this ramp with some Zerglings, the other players have to go all the way there or morph some Banglings and attempt to bust. And soon, once your creep spread is up to that point, you could drop a Spine Crawler there too to block. In this game, however, both players still identical builds, pool gas, no gasless whatsoever. Out of these 2 players, haven't seen them going gasless either. But will be interesting to see if they decide to switch up the strategies once again this game, as all of these players had different strategies for all 3 games. And since this is a match point for 60, will not be surprised if he pull out something new. Or rather, he could just play stable as well. It's really up to him, But on the side of Blue Eyes, he's gotta play his most dominant strategy. This is his match. This is if he loses one game, he's out in the best of 5 series. So you gotta pull every trick out of his sleeve, and obviously play safe. That's just talking about the mind game, fluffy stuff. Nothing much. 2 players, or Zergling speed. 60. Same opener, 4 link scout. Gonna see what's up inside the base of Blue Ice, and Blue Ice is just going for that overlord scout. No need to scout with links. Pretty confident with his micro, of course. As long as you don't scout and you still can manage to hold any kind of all-in, that's what Blue Ice is all about. Putting that 2 links at home just to defend, not gonna commit to any type of scouting apart from the overlord scouting. I think it's fine. I mean, he's gonna deny some scouting information as well. 3 lanes get to sneak in, sees the Bangling nest, sees that information. That's all you need, Bangling nest out of down both of these players. His spawning pool, stealing 1 gas, that's all he needs to know. Identical builds from these 2 players do actually spot the drone count on the way as well, which is fine, which is absolutely fine for 60. That's all the scouting information you need. Well, you lose 4 lanes, you might be behind. No, he's not. Can make more lanes later on, but right now he's in a safe position. 4 lanes of 4 lane lead right now for Blue Ice. Gonna morph some Banglings. Okay, knowing that 60 do actually spot what was going on, knowing that he might play greedy, here comes the all-in from Blue Ice. Now, what kind of all-in is this? I'd say just a 2 base Ling Bang pressure type of all-in. Having said that, though, he's getting a 3rd base behind this, which means that even if his all-in fail, it doesn't matter. He could just macro back quite quickly. 4 Banglings on the way. Let's see if they can get these drone. How many drone kills can they get? Wow, that's a huge Bangling blow. 5 workers died in the process of which it's okay. It's okay. Noon. If you know how much Blue Eyes actually committed, let's have a look at the unit loss tab. It's in favor of Blue Eyes, but it's not the end of the world. 60 other Banglings finished morphing, but Lings are everywhere right now in the base. Lane trying to snipe a queen, delay the production. In most matchups you say there's always a defender's advantage. I don't deny that in Zerg vs Zerg, but in Zerg vs Zerg, if you can just say like distract your opponent and get a huge baneling hit, that's pretty much it. Okay, 60's gonna like just sneak through this baneling wall, but oh my god, that was huge, man. That was so huge. But you know, in the process of which, Blue Ice's baneling did not all die, so it's still playable from this point onwards. Okay, its baneling's gonna farm. Oh, only killed one drone. Not the best baneling designation right there. Nice, alright, okay, yeah, lost tab. Very interesting, very even. Both players are equally skilled. Look at that APM. Pretty even as well at this point. Although Blue Ice's average a bit higher, of course, as per usual. Oh, another baneling hit, that was huge. Oh, nice split right there. Okay. It's not a huge issue for these two players just yet. Blue Ice, more and more lane streaming across, man. You get one spy behind just to defend any sort of counterattack. I guess both players now starting to realize that it just doesn't end. Like, there's no point just avoiding each other, like knowing that each other could defend that pretty much like in the same skill level of defense. So they're gonna squeeze out some drones right now until probably up to like a 2 base saturation, then transition into roaches or layer into mutalisk. It's up to both players, you know, depending on personal preference and style. We see that both players do both out of this best of 5 series, so this is not a huge surprise if they decide to go for any tech choice. On the other side of the map, however, we're missing some action. Okay, 60 is trying to go for a run by, but beating so many lanes on the side of oh my god, that was a huge game in favor of 60 actually. But yeah, I mean, that was a poor defense attempt by Blue Ice, losing so many lanes to that one baneling. Okay, so Evolution Chamber on the side of 60. Maybe he could go for that +1 carapace for the Zerglings, which makes the Zergling way more tanky. On the other side, however, we have Roach Warren for Blue Ice. It's morphing more and more banelings right now, just to defend. And now 60, after squeezing out quite a bit of drones, he's going to be the aggressor round. He's going to turn the tides around, and now we'll see how 60 makes this offense. Okay, baneling, Zergling. More banelings on the side of Blue Ice. 60 is just gonna pull back right now. Supply is in a little bit favor of Blue Ice, but it's not a huge one. Oh, he just blew off one baneling accidentally. 60 is making the exchange happen, making more and more lanes, while Blue Ice is squeezing more and more drones, and with another huge counterattack on the way, killing just a few more workers. And both players action-packed everywhere. Another counterattack as well, just as Zergling run by, and there goes a huge Zergling run by into the main base of 60. And baneling hit, not so great. 2 more banelings on the way. Going for that huge explosion. Great defense so far. Oh my god. That was a necessary explosion. Anyways, Trade just going everywhere, man, in this game. It's 5 being scout. It's spine crawler though. Spines are everywhere. Huge baneling attack right there. Tell me how many drones? 10 drones in total. That was huge. Okay, Roach transition out of Blue Ice. Still on Lean Bane on the side of 60. Getting his own Roach Warren as well. That's okay. That's okay. That's absolutely fine. 2 spine crawlers makes the third base extremely it's almost like a planetary fortress, to be honest. It's extremely hard to break. Okay, Blue Ice gonna pull back. 60, throwing away another baneling, hoping to get a good hit. Not gonna happen. Another Zergling run by. we have a few more drones. Killing 2 drones, 3 drones? Yeah, killing 3 drones. In trade for 6 or 4 lings, can't remember that, but it's alright. Another Zergling run by on a 60 is going to get intercepted. Hit more banelings. Baneling run by into the natural also, but here are 2 banelings. 2 more banelings. 7 banelings. There's no spine. There are 2 queens. Because spread these drones. Alright, killing like 6 drones in the process of which is not too bad. And here comes a huge attack out of Blue Eyes. Roach time, he's going to get surrounded by roaches of 60 and lings of 60 and queens as well. This is a defensive advantage that I'm talking about right here. Great hold. See a worker count. Pretty even. Little bit of a lead from Blue Eyes. But 60 have a greater army lead. Game is still pretty even at this stage. Both players, as I said before, equally skilled, equally experienced. A very close game indeed. This could be anyone's game. But 60 decides to push out of here. He do get spotted though. I mean, which is alright because all the lanes are going to be tanking at the front. It's a huge concave, he cannot push in. But maybe he's just playing the aggressive role right there. And he's going to get pulled back later on. But I don't know, he just cancelled those banelings. This is a questionable move, but gives a huge counter attack on the other side. Decent trade, decent trade, decent trade. Then 60 is going for that muta transition. Shows off his roach, saying, hey, I might go for a roach timing attack out of the other side, but no, I'm going for muta. On the other side, mutalisk as well. Okay, so this is going to be another game where both players decide to go muta versus muta. What does that come down to? Gas timing, gas geysers, 1 extra base ahead of the opponent. You know, that's going to be a full-out muta war. Who's ahead? Very hard to say. Both players are very even at this point. Let's see. Alright, another circling run by actually. Great hold. And a 4th base. But yeah, that 4th base is I don't know what to say, like it's not on the right spot. Alright, this one is. Okay, this one is. Not that one though. Anyway, he could cancel it later on. It's not a huge deal. Wow. Wow. He actually kills it. Kills the spire. I don't know, man. No comment, man. No comment. That was such a huge snipe, man. That was great. That was great. He's going to pay for it though. At what cost? Losing all these roaches for the muta. But it's alright. I mean, he can start off the muta war much earlier on. He gets off his own mutas, and now he can just go kill the opponent, kill a base that doesn't have spore crawlers. You know, Blue Eyes at this moment just can't afford spore crawlers. Just doesn't have much. He's getting another base. He's getting 5th base. Oh, GG taps out. Oh my god, that was okay. Like what to say? That Spire Snipe, man.